Helpful Wes here. In this video, I'm going to show you a basic step-by-step of how to get started on OBS. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and install OBS. So just open up your browser and type in OBS into the search bar. Should be the top result, obsproject.com. Be sure that you install it from obsproject.com. Don't install it from anywhere else. So once you get to the website, it should look like this. When you're here, you're going to select what operating system you're using. So for me, that'd be Windows. So you'll click Install. It'll go to your download bar here. Once it does install, you go ahead and just double click it to run the program. Allow Windows to change. Click Next and Finish, and it should install OBS. And once it does, it should look a little something like this here. And I know it's like, wow, there's a lot going on, but that's why we're here, right? All right, so I'm going to resize this so we can see it a little bit better. And first thing we have is the scenes over here. So the scenes are where you can add certain devices and media to put together in order to record and stream. You can create multiple scenes and put scenes within a scene. The list goes on, depends on your imagination and skill. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and select the default scene. If you did want to add a scene, you would simply click the plus icon, rename your scene, and go from there. But for now, we're going to edit the scene we have. So then we'll move over to the Sources tab. From here, this is where we're going to add like our webcam, our browser, our picture, our song, our microphone, what have you. This is where we add all of our capturing, all of our media. So first thing we're going to do is go down to the plus icon and click on it. This is going to bring up a drop-down menu of all the different options that we can add to OBS. So the first thing that I've already added was an audio capture device, and that's what M1 is. And the second thing I added was a display device, which is D2. So the audio input obviously would be for the mic. The audio capture output would be for like if you're playing a game and you have a party and that you're talking to and you want to capture that, or if you have the sound effects themselves in the game you want to capture. Then there's the browser. So let's say if you wanted to stream or record just what you were doing on the internet, you could add a browser page. Color square, the display would be like if you're on a laptop, your laptop screen, or if you're on a PC, your monitor, or if you're in my situation, I have both. Moving on, we'll have game capture, where you could capture just like the internet, but a specific game. Image would be a specific image. Slideshow, media source would be like a song or a video. A scene would be like what I was talking about originally, a scene within a scene. Text is text. Video capture device is where I was getting to. So let's add my webcam. To add a camera of any kind, you would go down to video capture device. So we'll click on that, and I'm adding my web camera, so I'm just going to rename it webcam, and we'll click OK, and dun 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 dun, here I am. All right, and we'll leave all this alone. This is good for now. We're just going to click OK, and I'm going to make this big again. Whoop. And so when you add a new device or media or whatever, what have you, you'll have it selected by default, and you'll be able to edit it. And whenever you have anything selected and you have the ability to edit it, it will be outlined in red. Now let's say you have something else selected, but you're hovering over it, it'll outline in blue. But how you know that you're going to edit, how you're going to move the thing you have selected is it'll be outlined in red. So we want it outlined in red. We're gonna move my head down over here. We're gonna get me adjusted. However, what this is, whatever you want to do. You know, you want it wherever you would like it. Me, I'm gonna go down here for now, and we'll make myself big because why not? So I'm gonna resize it, and uh, once you are decided where you would like your device or media, you can lock it into place by clicking the lock icon. So now I can't make that bigger or smaller. I can't move it around and stay in put. If I didn't want it to show, if I wanted to hide it, whoa, I could just make myself disappear by clicking the icon, and so it's there, but I don't have it in the way. If so, like if I just want to display like I am now, I can get rid of myself. But we'll leave me up for now. Oh. Uh, Moving over to the or let's add one more device. So let's go down to the sources. We're going to go to add. I'm going to add another audio input. Um, so if you are adding a device like a video or a monitor or something like that, you may have options like you see here. May say mic auxiliary or M1. Um, if you have a laptop, specifically, I know most laptops come with a built-in microphone. So if that's the case, then this would be a pop-up for you. So let's go ahead. You can click Add Existing. We'll click Mic and Auxiliary, and we'll click OK. So what I want to do is immediately is I want to make it not visible, and I want to go ahead and go down here and mute it. So I already have it muted because I know that if I were to have them both playing, it would not record properly. But this is what your uh, audio mixer is for on a very basic level. Is you can have multiple audio inputs available, or and you're not, if you do, you're going to want to be able to mute them and silence them. But let's say you have a song and you're rapping over it or whatever it may be. uh, your audio bar is where you're going to turn down the beat and turn up the voice, or turn up the voice and turn down the beat, or whatever it may be. You got the drums, you got the guitar, you got everything. It's where you're gonna, you know, make one louder, make one quieter. This is where it's at. Um, so moving on, transitions, we're going to move over for now, and this is where you're going to start your recording, start your streaming, pause it, end it, and settings and exit. Always want to know where your settings and exit are and any new application you're using. So that is my basic overview. I am developing a full dive in training for OBS. I'm going to be going into settings and options and everything. Be looking out for that. But I really hope you found this helpful. If so, consider giving it a thumbs up. Do please consider subscribing. I have a lot of exciting content coming out besides OBS and trainings. Um, I love to hear any ideas you have for me too. But other than that, best wishes on everything, and we'll see you next time.